Okay, so I have a few theories here after playing the Pikmin 4 demo, and I'm going to share them with you all, and my review of the Pikmin 4 demo. So sit back and enjoy. Hello my lovely Pikmin fans, I'm Violet Crest and I cover Pikmin content and everything lore related to it and just love it too much. So if that's a crime, then I'm fine with that. Like and subscribe for more. Have you ever done something so happy and relaxing, where it leaves you loving life in its natural way, and all you can say is wow, that was something good? Or wake up from the best sleep of your life and you're on holiday, relaxing, maybe at a beautiful beach, something like that. Yes people, this is what it feels like to play Pikmin 4 demo, at least for me. So first off, the music right away on the title screen is just so darn good. It really gets you ready. It tells you a story of how long you've waited. It really gives you that feeling of a 10-year. Like, this is it. This is the one. So good. Pikmin fans can finally sit and play something new and wonderful again. So the demo starts out quite different from usual Pikmin games and gives you a taste of the story through Olimar's eyes, which I love about that, making everyone ask so many questions right off the bat is all about Pikmin. The general story is that Olimar crashed and the rescue team has to go save him after he has been there for 30 days. But they crashed too. Definitely not a coincidence, isn't it? So it's up to us, the player, that stayed behind with the space pup Ochi. So now let's dive into the gameplay of Pikmin 4. Well, I can say from playing the first 3 games, this one feels way more snappy and responsive than ever. The Pikmin just do the thing that you need them to do. However slow or fast you are, they are ready. I like the snappy feel. It's really good. I love that you can just upgrade Ochi as well to further help the gameplay aspect of you playing the game. It's like he is learning while you play. The new ice Pikmin, they're awesome by the way. Love their ability to freeze things and to make it easier to cross water. You can just freeze it with them, which is very cool as well, giving you more options on what you want to achieve in your day. Now the caves. Oh, the caves are just super. I am super happy that caves have came back. Oh, so far you can only find 5 caves in total in the first area, which is a good number to be honest for the first area. And you can 100% the whole area if you want to, explore as much as possible, which is quite nice of them actually. Anyway, caves people. I can't say that enough. These caves look so different to the ones in Pikmin 2. But they work in a similar way, with a twist, which is that when you're down there, time will flow slower up on the surface. So time doesn't stop like before. It just moves slower, which is a better way of doing caves now, and I like it. It's like a 1/6 time up there than it is down there. It's like something weird like that. It's cool though. I love it. Caves are back. I can't wait to visit all of them in the game. It's going to be awesome. In short, The demo really gives you a good feeling on how the game will be for the release of the game. I'm happy to say that I'm way more excited now than I already was, and I can't wait to play through slow at my own pace on the channel. I think I will be starting a new file as well for the main game. Not sure why, but that feels right to do so. Even though the demo offers save data transfer. Anyway, that's my review. So now I'll share some theories of mine. Pikmin 4 is a new reality version of Pikmin 2. Let me explain a little. So in Pikmin 1, if you don't collect enough ship parts, you will get the bad ending of the game, where Olimar loses air and dies, and he gets turned into a Pikmin. So we all got that. Cool. So Pikmin 2 has caves, and it has a few around every map. Pikmin 4 has caves as well, but they are different slightly in look, but they have the same purpose, same features, fun, chaos, time delay, but the surface time still continues, just slower. Still really fun though. Interestingly, in Pikmin 2, we don't see the other coloured onions from the good ending of Pikmin 1. It's because they flew away. But now you're saying, what about the winged and rocks? They have an onion in the third game. Well, notice that there is many rock and winged onions here. I believe that one wing and rock onion were left on the planet for Olimar and Louie to discover. In this new Pikmin 2.2, we have Ice and Glow Pikmin, which would have not flew up with Olimar to the planet's atmosphere, because Olimar died after 30 days on the planet and turned into a Pikmin. We then see Ice Pikmin now and Glow Pikmin in Pikmin 4, which further helps my little theory here. Also, we have seen bosses return from Pikmin 2 in the game's trailers for Pikmin 4. Olimar has amnesia, and this is his 5th time here, but he thinks it's his first time again on the planet. We've seen already in the demo that Olimar shows, or at least tells us in words, that he is crashing for the first time, naming the Pikmin the Onion, meeting a dog called Moss, and yada yada yada. Yeah, we know this, right? This has the most Nintendo written storyline over it, in my opinion, because Olimar right away is showing that he doesn't know anything, right, about the planet. This new dog, Moss, is here, but this dog I don't trust. Has a leaf, okay. Moss is secretly the new Wraith, hint hint, maybe. Anyway, he might have amnesia due to crashing again in a really impactful way, or the Wraith drove him mad enough in Pikmin 3 when it had him captured. When coming back to the planet again, he would get affected by this force from it and forget stuff he should have known. He even gets bad dreams, like in this little log in the Pikmin 4 demo. You can see right here, this is the Pikmin 2 plot, which further says he has amnesia. He's having bad dreams, which is a form of amnesia. You can have bad dreams of things you have forgotten. That's what I'm thinking. They can slowly get their memories back. The Leaflings are connected to the new Wraith. I find that the new Leaflings are somewhat connected to the new Wraith, and they are all controlled by one hive mind, which would be the Crimson Wraith. That's just my take on a new Wraith. You can like or dislike that. It's just I would love to see a Crimson Wave. I'd love to see this in the game. Have a connection to the nighttime frenzy creatures. Why do they have red eyes? Could just be it could just be nighttime and they get very angry at night. But I'm just having a good time here, just, making some ideas. Or Olimar is the leader of them and has forgotten his old life and now has to take an army of these leaflings to take over the planet. I like to think outside the box with some mad ideas, so there you go. Ochi is the orange Pikmin. Kind of. Ochi has an orange tint on his tail, just like how the Bulbmin had a green tint on them down in the caves of Pikmin 2. Very interesting stuff, when they're idle. So I'm getting orange onion vibes here. We still don't have a Pikmin type for the orange onion from the good ending of Pikmin 1. But I could be just really stretching it here. Maybe I'm right or wrong, and they are from this planet. Shepard says that she doesn't know where their home planet is, or what it is. So it could very well be on PNF 404. Even Moss has a leaf. So what if Ochi grows a leaf during the game? Like how he grows already in size during the demo. And we find out more about Ochi and this planet. This would be a really cool theory. This is my girlfriend's theory on the Pikmin 4 demo. Olimar crashed as he was going to the planet to do something. Get treasure or money. It's total coincidence and extremely unfortunate. Like they said in the trailers, that he crashes again, but could be a very simple physics-based explanation related to the ships or the planet itself, like the magnetic field or something similar, which could explain why almost everyone crashes every time they try to land. So Olimar crashes and the physical trauma causes memory loss of the most recent events, all the way back to Pikmin 1. In the first part of the demo, he meets the various Pikmin and a dog with a leaf, and its tail, who he calls Moss. For him, this is all new, but he still subconsciously calls the Pikmin the right things, etc. Because he already knows them and their resemblance to the Pikmin carrots. To support this theory, we have dialogue and log entry sometime after day 7 of the demo, where the captain talks about having a bad dream. We found out in the voyage log that Olimar had a bad dream about events of Pikmin 2, and so on, which would be his memories coming back to some extent. In the house, the Pikmin run away to hide, so it could be either they are scared of something they recognise of being in the house, which does not seem likely as they go around playing and end up coming back to Olimar, or they recognise the house itself as a familiar environment. This brings us to the question, why does everything look used and lived in by humans, but at the same time somewhat adapted to those little creatures moving about the place? Things such as fans, which some Pikmin end up going on to play. A simple explanation would be because that's where the Pikmin live. In other words, the Pikmin are the ones who put the objects where they are and take care of this place. They find it safe and relaxing. It could mean the Pikmin are what is left of the so-called humans, as they adapted to the new and changed environment of the planet. As we progressed the demo, we meet Ochi, another dog, but instead of a leaf he has a dandelion seed-like tail, which glows on some occasions, just like when the Pikmin, when they are all flowered up and well fed, As you go forward a few days, the rescue team talks about Ochi and its family origins, which are unknown. Here we can see a clear relation of Moss, who is possibly either Ochi's ancestor, making the dog's origin the planet, simply a dog of someone who crash landed on the planet before Olimar did, and its leaf state is because it is not fed well, or actually could be Olimar's dog, Bulby, he takes with him on the adventure, who he forgot because of the crash. Once again, not fed anything, and so the leaf remains, which could explain that the dog follows Olimar, as we find this breed of dog rarely listens to multiple masters from Captain Shepherd. Why is Olimar leafed up? Simple, he was dying and Pikmin saved him. The only way they know how they save themselves by putting him in an onion. There is no question whether this is Olimar or not. It definitely is, as not only the dog still follows him, but also his red self is reminiscent of the red light of his helmet and his uniform. He in turn is trying to save the castaways in his own Pikmin way. Why are they obsessed with Dandori, you ask? Dandori is translated as arrangement, specifically as to planning, or making a plan arrangement, or a program of actions. Considering this, we can look at Pikmin themselves. They are part of a greater ecosystem. We could call this an arrangement. The world we experience in the demo has also been highly arranged, so we as the player, Rescue Corps, can get through it easily. The house we see and the garden we see has also been arranged for the creatures that live there, whether there is some evil power like the Wraith, or perhaps a larger power of the laws of the universe. Overall, we can see Pikmin themselves are simplified to the essence of being part of the plan. This is all we know. They follow it, and they help you follow it as well, teaching you Dandori. We could assume that all the creatures on this earth evolved and adapted to be part of Dandori. Hence, when Olimar loses himself in his new incarnation, he naturally follows the art, just like all the other creatures in the game. He loses his mind, as it does not follow the Dandori way. And finally, the Sparklium treasures. If we consider previous titles, other than Hey Pikmin, there was no Sparklium mentioned. The treasures didn't have it in them either. Now they do. Here is where the Wraith comes in. We know it is able to create things, but no one can create something from nothing. So it makes the treasures from the original Sparklium seeds fruit from memory, since it has been around a while. Also, a lot of treasures were picked up in the previous titles and by treasure hunters, so there shouldn't be that many left to begin with. Yet we still see a lot of brand new looking items. Interesting points and questions to remember. The Pikmin have been living on the planet for a very, very long time. If it is not where they're from, they know it extremely well. The Pikmin have their own spaceships, the Onions. They might not be native to the planet. You can make more Pikmin from plastic bottle cap like flower centers, pellet posies. They are completely different from the native flora. How did that get there? Which came first, flower or Pikmin? The Pikmin just walk around doing things during the daytime. They can lift heavy items and rearrange, part of the Dandori. The Pikmin are scared of the creatures that come out at night, as they are killed by them. They use the onion as sanctuary but fly off somewhere at night? Where? You can find unulus Pikmin in caves, which oddly enough do not have the dangerous night creatures, even though they are dark. Why are the castaways hiding in caves? Why are the caves safer than the night outside, when they are both just as dark and have creatures roaming? Where are the castaways' ships? And why did they not stay with them? Why is Olimar's ship seen crashed again near the hub area after it's been seen in the house working? What is the origin of the dogs? Why are the rescue corps saying it's an unexplored planet when they have data of PNF 404 as seen on the leafling's ID recognition being named and explored by the co-pilots? Whew! So there is all the theories we have just now from what we've seen and played. I know everyone is currently fighting over the game being a retcon of the series and being a continuation of it, but let's not fight. Let's just enjoy the series for what it is, and let's just enjoy Pikmin 4 when it comes out. It's all theory based. We have fun here. We have fun speculating. It's really fun. It's good to see my buddy Pikmin fan 123 get so popular. Like I love that, and I love how I'm actually growing as well. I'm at 395 subs right now. That's amazing for me. I'm so happy doing this, and I'll be ecstatic when Pikmin 4 comes out. And I need your help to get me higher. Help me grow. Go sub to Pikmin fan 123 and sub to me as well. Sorry if the video is a little longer than usual. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Have fun with the demo, take care, and bye bye.